Hey there, I'm with Michael from Swirls Bakery, and it's Easter is just ended, and what we're doing here today is taking our leftover Easter candy and putting it to good use. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, you know, the kids are home from school this week. You have all the Easter candy left in the basket. You don't know what to do with it. We have some great ideas with pretty much everything
And
that
for
you could have
parents,
left.
it's you know, the weeks go by after Easter, and it's like, what, there's still candy in that basket?
Yeah, it's only the beginning of the week, so if you can get some activities in now, it'll be great.
And have fun with the kids and take care of that candy. All right, let's go over some of the ingredients that we're going to need for today.
Yeah, you're going to need your baking basics like flour, baking soda, baking powder, sugar, eggs, milk, vanilla, butter.
Okay, and then, of course, the candy.
Yeah.
And what do we have here, some coconut?
We have some toasted coconut, and then we have some that we colored green just with green coloring. You can just get a bag of the coconut and just shake it up in the bag and get it ready to do. You could do it any color if you don't have green.
Okay, well, we're getting excited here to get going coming up on the next segment.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about what people need to do to prep to get ready to cook these cupcakes. And as far as the Easter candy, what do we have here? We have Peeps.
We have some Peeps, some eggs, some M&Ms. If you have like some chocolate, just like cut it up, we'll use that. Jelly beans, pretty much anything.
Okay, and before we get out of this segment here, let's talk a little bit about your bakery. Where are you located?
Yeah, we're in East Aurora, right on Main Street, on Main and Riley, right by the Taste Bistro. We're right in the back. We have a sign in the front, and so right where like all the shops are on Main Street.
Okay, very good. And are these cupcakes available there right now?
They will be, yes.
All right, because I'm sure after they see how delicious these look, everyone's going to want to come out and get some if they aren't brave enough to make them themselves at home.
Yeah, we'll have them.
All right, well, we're going to get started here, and we'll be back in a little bit. For now, let's toss it out to Amelia for a look at the along. Pretty good. I'm with Michael from Swirls Cupcakery. We're making cupcakes using up leftover Easter candy, so it's a great thing to do with moms and kids.
Yeah,
and
everybody's
husbands
home.
who have wives who expect them to make cupcakes after
why
this,
not?
right?
Why not? Yeah.
All right, well, right now we're prepping. We're getting everything ready to go. So let's talk about first, what are we mixing together here?
Right here, I have my butter and my sugar that I'm creaming, and that's that's all getting ready. That's really important to do when you're making the cupcakes. That's really going to be, if you do that right, it'll make really good cupcakes.
Okay, and for the other ingredients, what do we have here?
We have the flour and the other dry ingredients all here.
And they're all mixed together?
Yeah, something we do in our bakery is we'll sift them with a sifter. If you don't have a sifter, we're just using a whisk, and you just whisk everything together and make sure everything is, real combined.
Okay,
we
and then
have
the liquid
eggs.
mixture here?
The liquid, we put the vanilla right in with the milk, and then really important, you want your milk and your eggs to be at room temperature.
Okay.
It just incorporates into the batter more.
If you pull them straight out of the fridge and they're cold, then that doesn't work as well.
No, you really want to, just let it sit out on the counter for like an hour if you know you're going to be making them.
Right. So in other words, don't rush it.
Right. Take your time. Taking your time will always give you better results with baking.
Okay. And again, we have the coconut ready to go. We have the candy here ready to go. We have Peeps.
Yeah.
We have eggs, chocolate. Just basically anything you can dump out of your
Whatever's
kids' Easter basket.
dump it all out on the counter and see what you can come up with, really.
Okay, well, when we come back from this, we're going to get baking here. So what's going to come up next?
We're going to start making the vanilla cupcakes. We got our frosting ready, and then we'll actually show you all the different things you can do with the candy.
All right, can't wait for that. We'll be back in a little bit. Toss it back to you guys on the couch. Michael from Swirls Cupcakery in East Aurora, the best cupcakery in East Aurora, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, well, we showed you what we're prepping for here, cupcakes made with your leftover Easter candy.
Yep.
And let's get going.
All right, so in here we have our batter going. Something I like to do is we have our dry ingredients and wet ingredients. You alternate while you're mixing them.
Okay.
So right now I'm going to put the rest of our dry in.
Mixing it in there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all in. Then I have the rest of our wet, which is our milk and vanilla. So just going to pour the rest of it in and let it combine.
Okay, and that wet has been sitting out for a little bit, so it's at room temperature?
It's at room temperature, and it just makes everything combine really good.
Okay. So how long does this need to mix together here?
You don't, you just want the wet ingredients to just, get in there so it's not real loose. You can see how it's just getting a little thicker.
Yeah, it's solidifying a little bit in there.
Right. So I have my pan here with the liners.
And I see you have a scoop ready. Is it important to be consistent with the amount of batter that you put in each one?
Yeah, if you just use it, each one will be the same, so you won't have some that are small, some that are bigger.
Yeah, it's better for
So I'm
presentation
just going to scoop it, scrape it up the side, and then just put it right in.
Now I'm letting you do all this work, but you're going to make me do a little decorating,
Yeah,
right?
we're going to put you to work.
Yeah, usually I just offer moral support in the kitchen, but here.
And you would put these in the oven at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe a little longer depending on your oven, but you'll have a good idea. So that's what you would do with those.
Okay.
Now,
with the magic of TV, we're going to fast forward to some finished cupcakes ready to be decorated here.
Done. So in this bag, we have some frosting, and I have the toasted coconut and then the coconut that we colored green. So what we're going to do is we just put a big dollop right on top of a couple of them. You can do some if you want.
All right. I've never used one of these before, actually. Oops. How's that? I hear someone laughing at me in the background. You got to turn it a little bit when you do that?
Yeah, try to do it like right on top.
Okay. And if you don't have one of these deals at home?
Yeah, you can just use like a butter knife, or if you have like a cake decorating knife, and just spread it on.
So mine aren't that pretty.
That's all right. So what we're going to do is we have it on top, and we're going to do like the toasted coconut. We'll just dip it right on top, and it just gives you...
look at that. It's already spread over.
Right. And then for the coconut that we colored green, we'll just do the same. And then we have the two of them, and then what we can do is you can pick some eggs, and then with the frosting, we're using the bag. So, just
that's
get
kind of your glue?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You just put it right on top. And you want to make sure you do this while the frosting's still, fresh. We whip it really good because it will get hard. And that's that. And then, with the peep, you just put it right on the bottom and stick it on top. So you want to try some? You can
Very good.
dip yours into the coconut.
No. You pushed it down a little bit to get it to spread when you put it in there? Let's see how this looks.
There you go.
Hey, not half bad.
Yeah.
All right, and then use a little bit of frosting to glue it on there.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to go with a peep with the eggs here.
And something you can do, if you have like the leftover chocolate from like the bunnies or whatever, break it up, sprinkle it on top. You could actually bake the candies right in the cupcake, and give it like a surprise.
That works too,
into it. Yeah. These are like the Whopper eggs.
All right.
Another one that you can do is with the jelly beans on the outline. So that, there's really, it's all about creativity with baking.
This must be the kids' favorite part, the decorating.
They love it, yeah. During our classes that we hold, the kids really like doing it. They like to, they'll bite the heads off.
Tell us a little bit more about those classes. Bite the heads off, that's funny. So you have classes that help teach people how to do this?
Yeah, we hold classes regularly, usually on Saturday. We do them in the morning, usually 10 people. We do reservations on our website or just calling the store coming in. We always have like different themes. We just did Easter because it was that time of year. We'll be doing all different ones for the summer. So
well, that sounds like fun. We'll have to get your website on our website to help get people there, and they can sign up for your classes.
Yeah.
And this looks delicious. I think I'm going to have to eat mine that I put together there.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Thanks a lot. Welcome back. We're back in the kitchen with Michael, and it's a second helping, but even better than a second helping, this could be a dessert all in its own.
Yeah, it's definitely could be.
We're making trifles. We have a crumbled up cupcake right here.
Yeah, let's say you had some left over or you just wanted to make this. It's definitely either an option. We now have these in our store all the time. In little ready-to-go containers for you to take home.
Okay, and that's just a little bit of raspberry sauce?
Yep, raspberry, strawberry, doesn't matter which one ever you prefer. So what I did, we had the leftover cupcake, I crumbled it up on the bottom, and this is all about, making layers. So here I have some Bavarian cream.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah. You're just going to put it on top.
All right, so we're layering the cupcake. We have some sauce, some Bavarian cream.
Mm-hmm. Here I have some berries that I'm going to put. It can be, you know, again, whatever you prefer. You can even buy the frozen ones, like right at Wegmans.
Yeah, it looks like you have some blackberries in there, raspberries, maybe strawberries, blueberries.
Now I'm going to do the cupcake again.
Okay.
You know, just crumble
Crumble
it
up another one. It already looks good.
And you could do it with a chocolate cupcake. You know, there's so many pairings that you could think of to do.
You could do 2 different flavors?
Yeah.
All right, more Bavarian cream.
And then we can do more berries, whatever, you know, whatever you might prefer for it.
Okay.
As many layers as you want.
All right.
And we have the whipped cream to finish it off. We usually just do, you know, you can do little designs or whatever to make it look fancy. And this is a great idea to bring to a party if you're going to for a dessert.
Yeah,
you know.
and it was really easy to make, but it actually
So
looked,
quick.
we're going to have to wrap it up here. It looks delicious.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, something anyone can do, and it makes you look like you're a genius.
Right,
Dessert
absolutely.
genius.
Yeah.
All right, and we're going to toss it